Obsolete dogs? Really? Oh man. Who has an obsolete dog? I mean, like, why don't you just upgrade? You know? You know, we need to, I know that I know there are barriers, you know, to all creativity in the realm. There are very strict barriers here, but you know, maybe they're not as strict as we think they are. Maybe these barriers aren't as, maybe it's more of a mental self-imposed restriction than a societal norm barrier restriction. And in that case, to find that out, the only way to do it is to try. You have to try it. That's the only way to do it. You know, because our minds are really good at recognizing patterns and kind of adopting worldviews and adapting to, of course, you know, patterns that we see. But there's a lot to be said for this idea that we don't know. We don't know what will happen. You know, even based on past experience, if you've tried something that's sort of in that vein, and you met with stunning failure, or crickets, in my case, you know, when I try to put my creative stuff out there, or when I have in the past, you know, that does not necessarily mean that you throw the whole creativity baby out with the bathwater, I suppose, because you know, like a traveling, you know, dog, like a grooming station, you know? I don't see traveling grooming stations in San Francisco, but I do know that people have more dogs than they have human babies here. And of course all the gay people have dogs, because that's what they do, because they can't create babies. And then if they can't create babies, they got to adopt, and maybe they can adopt, but that's also a big pain in the ass. And you know, but anyway, like a traveling, you know, a portable dog grooming station, you know, that it basically offers to upgrade your obsolete dog, you know, in a nice way, not trying to make you feel bad that your dog is obsolete, but just it gently points attention to the fact and then offers the service. You know? Would the NPC world accept that? You know, that was something I had to come to terms with. When I first learned that creativity in its pure form is kind of like a no-no, well, first I had to go through this whole self beating up thing where I was telling myself, no, you know, you're just bad, you suck, or something like that. So that was like the first phase, and then the second phase was that, well, maybe you're just weird. And then the third phase was like, the people are mundane, you know? The people are just mundane, and that's how things operate here. And then the fourth phase was finding out about NPCs, and of course, that's not something to... I'm not gonna adopt another belief system. I mean, as far as thought forms that make logical sense as to what my eyeballs see, fine. But anyway, I mean, NPC or not, whatever. The realm doesn't like creativity, so in its pure form, it likes predictability and control. That's what it likes. But so then the fourth one is just like viscerally realizing that the advertisement industry has to cater to the NPC mind. That's why there's nothing creative out there, because it's all NPCs. So duh, everyone who's creating ads has to say blah blah blah, boring boring boring, and do whatever they do to attract that kind of human, because that's what they need to do to keep those humans moving around and buying things and consuming. And that word consumer is probably directly pointing to the same concept, because I personally don't like being referred to as a consumer, because it sounds like you're basically like a parasite. You're a parasite, like you just go around and you just gobble up garbage as you go. The word sounds ugly. You look out with your eyeballs and you see the world looks ugly when you have a system that's called consumerism. You see that, you know, we we mine all kinds of minerals and things out of the earth, and then we turn it into useless garbage that actually does get obsolete very quickly, and then we convince all the NPCs to go buy the next version of whatever, and then the old version has become a piece of shit, even though it's not really a piece of shit, but it still has something has to be done with it, so now it goes flying off to a landfill or something. And then we hide it, you know. We hide all that shit under something, you know, cover it up with like some glittery wrapping paper. Nobody will notice. But that was the last realization, was like, that's why ads are boring. They're catering to them. They're catering to the ones that don't have the capability of creativity. They don't have that capacity. So if I walk around with a, you know, a traveling dog repair station that says upgrade your obsolete dog, you know, the NPCs will probably just get offended, or else they won't even see me. Like, their eyes won't even be able to register what is going on. That's kind of how it's been. And I don't know, maybe it's possible. Like I was saying in the beginning of it, you have to, even though things may seem kind of dismal sometimes, and it might seem like the realm wants to reject every good idea, because if you look out there and you see, like Og was saying, you see all this suffering, you would think that the realm has already rejected all creative attempts to solve problems, like, say, homelessness. You know, you might think up a simple solution in your head, and it's like, well, homeless people are homeless, okay, well, let's do something about it. Very simple solution. Make that solution, go try to make it happen. you know, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not even as difficult as it would seem on first blush, but also maybe it is. I don't know. Obsolete dog repair. I don't know. All right, peace out. Peace out, home slices.